Hi students, the subject name is EE 8005 Special Electrical Machines. Today we will learn the basic concepts of repulsion motor. Normally the motor is nothing but it converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. Today we will discuss about repulsion motor. Repulsion motor is nothing but is a one type of single phase AC commutator motor. And next one is in this motor we have to supply AC power into the stator windings, and the rotor is always connected to commutator and brushes. It is very similar to that of DC armature motor. That means our commutator is nothing but it converts the supply of AC into DC. And next one is construction of repulsion motor. In this motor, in the operating characteristics wise is similar to those of this series DC motor. And next one is the stator consists of two stator windings. That means one is called field windings, that means FW, and another winding is called as compensated winding, that means CW. In this stator houses a single phase winding and distributed in slots, and armature winding in short circuited through the brushes. Okay, next in this stator winding is similar to that of a split phase motor without a starting winding, without any starting winding. In this stator have a two stator windings, that means one is called field winding, another one is compensated winding. And next the rotor is always similar to that of armature of a DC motor. In this repulsion motor have a no electrical connection to the supply line. That means the rotor have any electrical connection to the supply line. The rotor of brushes are always short circuited. And next one is working principle. In this repulsion motor always working a principle of Lenz's law. And that means in this repulsion motor the commutator is not connected electrically with the stator windings, but it is designed for any voltage consideration. And the brushes or armature axis is also known as say quadrature axis. In this motor, in the armature windings is short circuited through brushes, and generally the brushes are movable. Brushes are made up of carbon and also is placed in brush holders. In this brush are movable on either side of the axis of stator winding, by which the speed can be controlled in either or direction. And the three phase supply is given to the stator. The magnetic flux also produced in this flux interact with the rotor, so finally the torque also produced and slip also in synchronous speed. The slip is also zero. Finally the force is generated. In this principle the direction of alternating current, that means AC, is such that it creates a north pole at the top and south pole at the bottom. The induced EMF induces the current in the armature conductors, and the direction of the induced currents depends upon the position of the brushes. Already I told the direction of the induced current depends upon the position of the brushes. Next one is the circuit diagram of repulsion motor. In this motor have a four case studies. First case is a ideal condition, that means it's a standstill condition, and the brush axis at the right angle to the axis of the stator winding. And that means in this condition at standstill with the axis of armature winding at right angles to the axis of field winding. In this case that means the repulsion motor, there is no interaction between the fixed flux and the armature winding. This is the main thing we have to consider in this first condition. In the first case there is no interaction between the fixed flux and the armature flux. And next in this case the armature winding act as an open circuiter, and the secondary winding of a transformer, the field winding be the primary. And this is the main thing. So there is no torque is developed in this case. So the effective impedance across the motor terminal is very large, and this brush position may be termed as a high impedance position. In this each case we have நம்ம என்ன பார்த்துக்கணும் அப்படின்னா ப்ரஷோட பொசிஷன் பார்க்குறோம். In this first case the brush position any may be termed as high position, அதாவது high impedance position. Next case 2, the term is short circuited. That means the axis of armature and the field windings are coincide as. So the armature winding behaves as the short circuited, the secondary winding of the transformer with the stator, that means the stator means the field winding, as the primary. And the space angle in this condition, and the space angle between the field flux and the armature mmf is 180 degree electrical. In this last case, the case 1, there is no interaction between the field flux, that means a fixed flux, and the armature winding. But in this second case, the armature winding, the space angle between the field flux and the armature mmf is 180 degree electrical. Hence in this case the electromagnetic torque is also 0. In this condition the brush position is usually referred to as a low impedance position. In the second case the flux position and the brush position is usually referred to as a lower impedance position. And next case 3, the position for clockwise operation, and next case 4, the position for counterclockwise direction. In this counterclockwise direction, the brushes given in the shift in the counterclockwise direction through an angle alpha electrical radiant from the low impedance position. That means that is the important point. And next one is it at any instant, at a particular instant, any instant when there is a south pole on the stator, the demagnetizing the armature flux will have a south pole on the armature surface, resulting in repulsion. This is the main thing. And in this case the armature will rotate in the counterclockwise direction. So in this case 4, the armature will rotate in the direction of counterclockwise, and the electromagnetic torque developed. So finally in this case the electromagnetic torque will be developed also in the same direction. So in this direction, the low impedance position, normal running position of alpha varies between in this case 30 degree and 40 degree. This is the main thing of these cases of repulsion motor. And next one is the main thing is the performance of repulsion motor, the torque equation, the developed torque T, final last case the developed torque will be generated. The torque T is equal to xm into I1 square into sin alpha into cos alpha, and that means alpha is nothing but electrical angle of brush shift, I1 is nothing but current in the stator winding, and that means the I2 is also called as current in the armature referred to the stator. xm is nothing but already x is nothing but reactance, xm is nothing but mutual reactance referred to the stator when the brush axis coincides with the stator winding. And next one is the different types of repulsion motors. First one is compensated repulsion motor, and next repulsion start induction run motor, and final one is repulsion induction motor. And next one is advantages of repulsion motor. In this motor commutators are limited to about 1500 volt because high voltages give risk as a arcing across the commutator. This is the main advantage. And next one is in this motor used for high voltages because the rotor circuit is not electrically connected to the supply, the stator is always connected to the supply. And next one is disadvantage of repulsion motor. In this motor the power factor is very poor for low speeds. And next one is the no load speed is very high and dangerous, and occurrences of spark at each brushes. And next one is the commutator and brushes wear out quickly, So this is a primarily due to arcing and heat generated at brush assemblies. And next one is applications of repulsion motor and high speeds lift, fans and pumps, agitators, and finally hoist milling equipments and air compressors. These are the applications of repulsion motor. Okay, thank you.